Alrighty, good and happy Saturday. Slashing Lake, welcome in. And let's mute that over there. Okay, so Slashing Lake, welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're having a great day. Welcome to the Saturday morning cartoon. And so far, as usual, it's No Man's Sky, and we're going to be doing a little bit of settling. Look at this. We got 3 settlements going on here. Bone Punk settlement. We got the Lost Gunboat Mower. That's a little joke from last week there. And we are currently at our, if I'm not mistaken, we're at our autophage settlement. Let's have a look. What's this? That's autophage. Indeed it is. Settlement machinist. Now I'm pretty sure. Let's just get inside for a moment and look at these cool buildings. Much different than the usual. The insides kind of look the same though. Same old bar here. I don't know why they got it so close to the door, but anyway, it's there. And we got stairs over here. Okay, another door there, good. Oh, and another bar down here. Well, I'll be QL. Settler, salvager, is that what it said? Salvager. Right. Marty, you mean? Double Tap. Welcome in, Double Tap. How are you doing today? Sounds good, Double Tap. Don't forget to smash the like button, folks. Apparently it helps. Sure. Okay. That'd be appreciated. Yeah, I know what you meant. So we're at our autophage settlement. I don't know if it's ours yet though. What did the invitation to dissonant settlement accepted? Autophage said they would welcome contribution of the disruptor. Okay, so do we actually have this settlement? Planetary settlement, distance 62U. Let's go over there and see what that's saying. I'm not sure we quite got that yet. Apply for settlement. Okay, so we don't have it. Serve as overseer. Here we go. Become settlement overseer for 300. Do we have 300 Atlantidium? Yeah. Okay, manage the settlement. So we got a C-class settlement as usual. Yeah, I don't know about this. Settlement history. There's no history. No, pretty much. 23 citizens under 1 day. Okay, let's go back here. I thought there'd be something to do here. There is something to do. There's a settlement office that we need to supply materials for. Yes. When we're finished doing this, we're going to go and do the weekend mission. Supply materials, 210 silicate powder required. Okay, so how long is that going to take? A minute and a half. Okay, we'll stick around. Let's go in here. I said I wanted to refill something here. What was it? The heat protection modules. I don't like the weather on this planet. I really don't. I shouldn't have taken this settlement. But we'll see how it goes. And we'll suck it up for now. We could always retire as overseer and find another one. That's not a big deal. Just waiting for that symbol to go green or red, I think. Red, yeah. the office build is in progress there now. Let's give it another few seconds here. Yeah, the weather is not very friendly here. Heated atmosphere. no crap. There's only 4 creatures here though. What are they? Let's see. One is underground and the rest are flying. They're all common though. Shouldn't be too tough to find all those, I'm guessing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so that was a storm. Alright, what else do we need to supply here? Well, we got a bit of lag going on. 5 metal plates. Do we have 5 metal plates? I guess we did. Yeah, we got 15 here, so... Surely we had 5. How long is this one? Minute. Again, a minute and a half. Okay, good enough. So, even though the storm has cleared... Come on. Come on. There we go. 384 units away. 300 plus. That's a big bird. Yeah, that's what it was too. There's one more bird. And there's an underground creature. For 1,000 nanites. Now that is your reward for finding the only 4 creatures. Agricultural unit. Okay, so these are the buildings. There's a sleeping pod there. Heartbeat of New Atlantid. That's going to be the office, I guess. Standard home. Bio shed. So that's kind of the look of that's really cool actually. I like the look of this. This has changed. This has changed from the standard settlement look. Tell you what. Let's see if we can get a snap on this. Maybe we'll make a new thumbnail today. Yeah, why not, eh? Why not? There you go. Now, the construction has no doubt completed. Yeah, we're in the red again. What are we looking for now? 3 microprocessors. Do we have them? Again? Looks like we do. So the office build is pretty quick. I think the rest of the buildings may not be so quick. Like if you have to build a landing pad or you know, a market or something like that, it's not usually so quick. It's in the range of hours, I think, the build time for those buildings. The office is usually pretty quick, yeah. Pretty sure. Yeah, so this is Texty Infidel. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? So you got her installed, did you? Sins Arcade. Welcome in, welcome in. Seamus, yeah. So we're on a hot planet here. I'm not sure I'm going to keep this settlement. This is our autophage settlement. There's not a lot of them around. There's there was a couple of them walking around, but I don't know. Yeah, pretty much, right? Wait for the storm. Okay, so this is the office. It is now complete, but we have to cut the ribbon. What's going on? Okay. Awaiting opening. Open the building. So we cut the ribbon to open the building. Because it's done. We should get fireworks here. There they go. Look at that. Awesome. Anybody want to cut snippets of this? Go right ahead. Green, eh? Green fireworks? Sure. Okay. Why not? Maintenance cost increased by $22,000 a day. Really? Why? Come on, man. Okay. So we got a construction opportunity already. I think we're going to rename our settlement because I can't really read that. Yeah. How low can you go? How low can you go? Settlement history. Okay. So we got some work to do here. Not just, well, actually, yeah, we do have some work to do here. We have construction opportunity. Increases productivity by almost twice as much. Improve a tower. Starship dock. 1 population growth. So begins a coolant mill. A coolant mill is good. The weather is like horrendous here. So we'll go with this one for now. We'll get a dock. We'll get a dock here eventually. Now, certainly we're being asked to supply materials to this build here. Yeah, there we go. And 280 magnetized ferrite. Do we even have that? Well, I guess we did. Now you see, there's an hour. This build process will take an hour. So we'll be back. We'll be back to inaugurate this building shortly. First, let's go up and summon the space anomaly. Let's do a save right here first. Store point save. Welcome in, Ed. How are you doing this morning? Okay. Let's, yeah, this thing. So we'll go visit the Nexus and see what's up. No expedition yet. I hear they're having some trouble with bugs and shit at Hello Games with the current update. And that's probably what's delaying the current expedition or the next expedition. As far as I'm aware, there is no. I checked this morning. There was no expedition on tap. Let's just quickly go to the terminal here because sometimes things are a little bit unpredictable at the developer. No expedition available. There you go. Okay, but hopefully there is a weekend mission. There it is. Anomalous collection. Collect 20 storm crystal. So stormy planet with what's that copper stuff? That's the telltale sign of storm crystals. Let's go ahead and take that. Start the mission. Yeah, I know it's a multiplayer mission, and I don't care if others come in and piggyback off me. I don't really care. If you choose to do the mission that way, that's your business. So we should have a timer. Expedition rewards available. I mean, yeah. Expeditions are often geared towards like newer users, eh? They try to make you go through the paces of, the gameplay. Like, here's how you do this kind of thing, and here's how you do that, right? They're fun for everybody, but I think by and large they are geared towards new users. What's going on here? We got a flat top over here, not being attacked, so I'm just going to leave it. And we're going to go down to Crystal Rich Planet. Let's have a look. Activated copper. That's what it is. That's the telltale sign of storm crystals. Activated copper. Any planet you see activated copper on, generally you'll find storm crystals during a storm, because if it's not... oh, look at this. Is there a landing zone here? I don't see one. You know what? Let's just land here anyway. What do we got here? Okay. It's a Gex system. And... oh, we're at an abandoned building. Pretty sure the planet is not abandoned, though. Explosive gas eruptions, so it's a volcanic planet, I think. Ground, flying, and 2 underground. Fauna is bountiful. Is it? We got a few flying creatures here. That's on the other side of the hill. So are those. Pretty sure. That's not what we're here for. Is this a storm? Collect 2 storm crystals. Oh, I see. I've already got some in my inventory, so I've got credit for that. So this is not a storm, believe it or not. This is like the usual weather here. Oh, we're getting stuff up there. Is that another flying one? Yes. Those are like long-tailed butterflies, right? Yep, look at that. It's hard to see from here, but kind of cool. Oh, and there's another flying one over there. Let's see if we can get that. Oh, they're far away. So we have to actually wait for a storm to gather the storm crystals. Now where... did I get it? Yes. Oh, there's something over there. I think I got just about all the creatures. No, I got 3 left. Ground, underground. Okay, no point in looking up anymore. Yeah, so the weather here is extreme. It is not stormy at the moment. What do we got here?
Extreme night temperature detected.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to see if I can find the structures where storm crystals are generated, just so I'll have a jump on it when it does get stormy. It's going to get hairy because okay. Mind expanding on that a little bit for those who are not familiar? Hades, perhaps, got something to do with Hades.
Units received.
Yeah, it looks pretty daunting, doesn't it? I can't see any storm crystal formations. Storm crystal formations will have kind of cracks in the stone. I think this is, yeah, this is one here. There you go. So this should generate storm crystals, as should that, but only during a storm.
Protection falling.
So thermal protection is falling. 2 diamonds pushing our thermal protection down. I mean,
Units received.
it's going to get really hairy when the storm pops. I'm just going to sit here for a moment. Pretty sure that will generate storm crystals.
Received.
Certainly hope. Looks like there might be some there too. So we'll see. We'll see in a moment.
Units received.
Oh, there's another little red dot.
Units received.
Okay. So that's 7, right? Now the storm, the damage is not extreme.
Received. Units received.
So just curious, Sin, did you study this, or is just kind of in your range of curiosities and general knowledge that you've acquired over the years, you know? Because, I mean, people go to school and they do higher education and stuff, but, you know, that's not all they know, right? People know all kinds of stuff. My kids are always, how did you know that? Well, you know, I'm 60 plus and I've read a lot of different things over the years and stuff that I'm interested in, curious about, that kind of thing, right? But not something I studied in college or university or whatever, right? I've always had an interest in geography and geology and geomorphology and blah, 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 all that stuff, right? Ah, incoming storm. Here we go. Where's my rocks? Well, we'll see them. They'll shine brightly. There's one right there.
Thermal protection falling. Technology recharge.
Let's reload our thermal protection here because we're going to need it in a minute. Yeah, see the here comes a storm, and the storm crystals should pop any second now. Here it comes. Here it comes. Come on, man. There's the lightning. We got one right here. Oh, that's 258 units away. 298. 177. Okay, so I thought for sure this would generate storm crystals. I'm not seeing it. Okay. Sounds good. For some people for sure. I'm not seeing I thought for sure those crystals would spawn storm crystals. Those like this one. I don't get it. Yeah, I just know enough to be dangerous, right? There we go. That's 3, that's 4, that's 5. I have lots of phosphorus to recharge my heat protection, so I'm not really worried about the heat here. Not at all, actually. And the good thing about this heat is that it keeps my jetpack recharged. So as long as the storm lasts, I can keep looking for these storm crystals, which bizarrely are not spawning where I expect them. But you can see them in your scanner. How many we got now? 6? Are we halfway there yet? 7, 8, 295. Somebody want to try that link and test it out? I am in my No Man's Sky channel in Discord, I do believe. Oh, there's 20 storm crystals we got to get. Wow. Okay, 198. Let's get that one. Oh no, we're gonna miss it. Okay, so you see what happens here? These stones have white cracks.
Extreme night temperature detected.
Oh, weapon charge depleted. Dang! Let's throw this in here. Silicate powder. I guess nobody joined me. Nobody else is picking up storm crystals. Dog Breath, welcome to the stream. How are you doing this morning? How's things across the pond? I'm assuming you're still across the pond, of course. Do tell, do tell. So what do we got left? I'm guessing it's the underground. Yeah, it's a rare underground. Okay. Do we see it? Do we see a little red dot anywhere? Save beacon? Huh. Who the hell's putting the save beacon on this planet? Duh. Don't know. Not me. Alrighty. Well, it's really nice here today. We're supposed to have a high of 21 degrees Celsius. Somewhere around 65, 66, somewhere in there, I think. Fahrenheit. Beautiful day. Like partly cloudy and, you know, low wind speeds. So awesome day here in Canada's national capital area, I should say. Yeah, beautiful day, beautiful day. Hope everybody's having a great day. It's a wonderful day. It's Saturday. I know not everybody has regular weekends, but you know what? Do what you got to do, right? Pay the bills. Pay the bills. Make plans. Retire. Storm crystals. Why is that still up? What? Are we still on storm? Every day's a Saturday for me. Saturday has always been my favorite day. Sunday is...
Night temperature detected.
Yeah. So you can't take this one, see? Okay, how did our... Ah!
Technology.
We only used up one of our heat protection modules. Okay, let's see if we can find that last creature. Wow. Oh, you know what? You'll be saying, well, I'm getting the impression you're not a young fellow either, Dog Breath. So, you know, us older folk, we say that more and more, eh? You know, time is fleeting. Enjoy your day. Carpe diem, as Voltaire would say. Seize the day. Yeah, my post-secondary was languages and linguistics, so I studied a little bit of French literature. Yeah, okay, that's fair enough. 51, I mean, you know, you're not a teenager, right? So you've been around the block a few times, right? Jake, welcome in, Jake. Good morning. Say hello to Jake, people. Hope you're starting to feel better, Jake. How's it going? How are the girls? Have you had the opportunity? I certainly hope so. I know you're going through a bit of a rough patch there, but, you know, things are looking up, right? Things will get better. Absolutely. It's when you scrape the bottom of the barrel that, you know, the only way out is up. So, hey, smile and wave. Yeah. Jake is going to bounce back better than ever. He's that kind of person. He's resilient. He's strong. I'm 800 units away from my ship. What? What? Uh-oh. And my heat protection module. Hoping tomorrow for the girls. Good. Start your new meds. Appointments this week. Yeah. Okay, fair enough. Remember what we talked about, right? There's people around you. Is that the ground on fire? Oh! Oh, we got another storm! I got half my crystals. I got to do better this time because I only got 8 that time. I need 10 more. I want to get them before the... actually, there's one right here. I want to get them before the end of the storm. So let's try a little harder this time. Berry technology. Do I have? Everyone needs to experience lots to better appreciate the highs. Yeah, exactly, right? I've been through the depths, let's just say, kind of. So here we go. Here's one. Next one is 285. Oh man, really? 289. Okay. Can't spend too much time looking because we'll miss what's right in front of us. Let's go, 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 go. It's nice when you get to a little crop of 3 like this. So now we only got 6 left, I think. 206, 196. Okay, let's go get this one. You should be able to fly, if not most of the way there, all the way there. All the way there, if not most of the way. 295. 281. I think this brings us back closer to our ship, eh? Good, good for you, yeah. Get back in the saddle, young fellow. Get back in the saddle and start to feel a bit more normalcy in your life, and you'll see. Things will improve. 200 over there. So we got 2 crystals left to get. This is for the weekend mission. This is what we're tasked to doing. There you go. How's that for a little boost, eh? Yeah. Now, I know I have a shortcut for Jake's channel. By the way, those who have channels here, you're a content creator. I'm pretty sure I have shortcuts for most of you. Do not hesitate to plug. Where's my darn shit? To plug your channel. There it is. Just launch those shortcuts so that people will know where to find you online, on YouTube or whatever. Yeah, the driving is a little bit of a chore, isn't it? A little bit. It's not, you know, the plane is the worst one, right? The airplane. Okay.
Storm clearing.
Yeah, hey? Those planes, yes indeed. Now, where are we delivering? How far is this? 1.5 minutes. Well, just under 2 minutes. Okay.
Extreme temperature detected.
We'll take a couple minutes there. I hope so, Jake. That was a lot of fun. We have a. I was telling Tex, I think maybe this last stream, that you and I, Jake, have done some wildlands in the past, and it sure would be nice. 3 or 4 people on that game. Sure would be nice. Yeah. You and Tex have very similar strategies and techniques. And I think you know what I'm talking about, right? Running and gunning. I'm a slow, kind of methodical sniper kind of dude, right? You guys are just going to get them and kill everybody, except the civilians, of course, right? You don't want to take out the civilians, but crisscross applesauce. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a minute. Welcome to the stream, Chris. How's yeah, too much John Wick. What's up, Chris? You guys looking for some No Man's Sky build videos? Drop in on Chris's channel. Definitely learn a thing or two there. Excellent NMS builder for sure. Among other things, he does other things too, right? Content provider extraordinaire. Welcome in, everybody, by the way. Did I just pass? I think I just passed it. Oh no, it's not one of these. Yeah, that's good. It's better than life being busy in a hard way. That is for sure. Okay, I just missed my my rendezvous point. I got distracted by chat. Chris. Come on, man. Okay, let's put this thing down. And oh, we got pirates. Really? Where are the pirates? Are you coming here? Out of range. Okay. If you come here, you're going home in a box. So, oh, shit. I think this is where we're going here. There we go. Okay. Found it. Pretty short. Yeah, there it is. Deliver the goods. Send Polo his storm crystals. There we go. Perfect. Done and done. Done and dusted. Return to the Nexus to receive your reward. 1800 Quicksilver. And whatever else we were expecting there. Starship launch fuel or something like that. I don't know. Some petty little reward, you know. Did I mix those accents, dog breath? I probably did, eh? I like to mash up my English accents. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Complete the mission, and we're done. Twitch rewards available. Twitch rewards, eh? Really? Okay, stand aside, boys. Stand aside. Thank you. Twitch rewards. What Twitch rewards? Ah. Yeah, England is not that big, you know, compared to the dominion of this country. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, and it's it kind of reminds me of the island of Newfoundland. I did a course in college. There was a professor who had studied, I think he might have done his dissertation in the dialects of the island. And he was very much an expert. It was the linguistics of Newfoundland. And there's a lot of different dialects there because, of course, Newfoundland is very rugged and not much of it is joined by roads. So any travel you did, well, most people didn't travel a lot from community to community. Any travel you did was by boat mostly. I mean, they're, you know, in the last century or so, or century and a half, it's, you know, there's been some roads, but for the first, you know, couple, 300 years or so, very isolated communities. Irish and English descent mostly. A little tiny bit of French, a little tiny bit of indigenous, but you can see where this is going, right? There's a lot of people came up with different terms for what they talk about, right? Okay, Twitch rewards. Why am I getting all these Twitch rewards? Forge of the Gek, exclusive Starship, A-class fighter, barrel nose, triple thruster, triple whatever. Okay, yeah. Fan wing hauler. Crappy old shuttle. It's all good. And an explorer. Oh, it's symmetrical. My goodness, symmetrical explorer. How unusual. And another symmetrical. We twitching. Woot woot. Harbinger of the stars. More shuttles. Yeah, I do, but I don't remember getting all these. Yeah, what the hell? Ultimate Falcon. I've done Twitch rewards. This is what you get, right? You can rip out all this stuff from your Twitch rewards. Easy way to make money, I guess. Oh, I think maybe what happened is I've never claimed these on the no. Yeah, these things I've never claimed on this playthrough. That's what it is. The Twitch rewards you need to claim per playthrough. It's not something that if you claim once, except for these poster thingies. These are in the build menu, so these go into claimed, collected items. But the ships and multi-tools, stuff like that, you need to claim per playthrough. What is in the standard Quicksilver menu? Okay, so it looks like... Oh! We got this one now. Universal Community Research Progress is complete. Let's grab that. I think pretty much all, except for consumables, are gathered Twitch rewards. Consumables and trails. I don't usually mess around with trails and capes and stuff, although it's not like I'm saving my my Quicksilver up for anything in particular, but you know. What else is in here? Oh yeah, special rewards. This is, yeah, indeed, eh? It's the Starborn Phoenix. I don't even remember where I got that. I think it was one of the previous updates that granted us this special reward. Are there any other special rewards? Because that's the only one I got. And of course, expedition rewards. Again, the ships, the capes, the multi-tools. You need to claim them separately on each playthrough. This here is a special frigate. Iron Vulture, of course. There's the Boundary Herald. So I've done those expeditions, right? Everything else, I think, pretty much has been collected for expeditions. Yeah. Okay. Have I got all the build parts? I don't know. I don't think I do, actually. Let's have a quick look. Now, Quicksilver is not going to help me with build parts. Salvage data, I think, that you need for that. I don't know how much I have. Not a clue. Let's have a look. Okay, that one's all bought. Bought and paid for. This is all decorations for your bases. And again, base building. A lot of content creators out there do some awesome base building. Like I said, pimp your stuff if you know what your shortcut is. Okay, so here's the one I started getting last week. I don't have any salvage data though, so I can't pick up any more of that. Pretty sure I got everything over here. This is crap, right? I know this is crap. C-class, yeah, okay. This is nanite stuff. Everything here should be bought and paid for. Okay. Now, I don't know about this guy because I don't always buy everything in this menu. This is the Exocraft upgrade dude. No, I got everything here too. Okay, fair enough. So that was the weekend mission. Gather storm crystals on a extremely hot planet. Do I have anything to talk to this guy about? Iteration Tethys. And this guy as well. Assembled construct. Nope. Nothing to really talk about these guys with. Now, I don't necessarily want to go down there. I want to just see some of the ships that are in the docks here. That's actually a pretty cool looking Sentinel Interceptor. Wow, different colors, eh? That's red, black, and yellow. Don't see that very often. The style is not, you know, too out there, but the colors are kind of different. I don't know that I see that very often. Interesting. And there's an expedition reward there. Talk about expeditions. It's a living ship. There's my exotic over there. It's another interceptor. Another exotic. This one, the tails are the these tails fold down into a vertical underwing. Okay. Have we been on for an hour yet? No, eh? Okay, so our settlement is not quite ready to be dealt with yet. I think what I'm going to do is go to my freighter. So your bases. Let's go to the freighter. Marty's Tub. Marty's Tub of nuts and bolts. Let's go over there and do something over there. Is this the legacy build? No. Is it? Yeah, these are the legacy hallways, aren't they? Pretty sure. Pretty sure they are. Okay, we got some frigate missions to. Yes, indeed. Welcome in, Starduster. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a great day. Distance covered 3,400 light years. There's a living frigate on this one. It's probably going to bring us something special. Maybe. Nope. Didn't see it. Nip, nip. Another living frigate. Okay, how long is this mission? Request mine dump from the living frigate, of course. 3,600 light years. Okay, money, minerals, money, Viking effigy. Psychonic egg. That's a special one. That's an upgrade for your living ship if you have one. Or if you don't, you can give it away, sell it, whatever. Okay, this is where we are. Discovered 1 week ago by me. What? What? Oh, that's right. We, it's pirate system. Pirate controlled. Do we have our freighters here? Oh. Is this not where we have our settlement? Worm-ridden moon. Paraffinium. Huh. Okay. No, this is not where we have our settlement. No dissonance here? Nope. Oh. Why would I come here? I don't know. Let's see. Let's bring in the rest of these. Cryopump, eh? That's expensive. So these regular missions, you debrief the commander. He'll bring in some money for you, like that. Not that we need money. I think we're headed towards 700 million units. Yeah, 650 almost. Neural ducts. Okay. Case of Korvax goblets. Approximately 100 plus years old. Sure. Is that what they told you? Sucker. Gek relics, money, activated cadmium, blah, blah, blah. I'm not going to bother going to the trade terminal and dealing with all that crap. What I will do, though, is I think we still haven't gone through an hour, so that's how long it would take to construction pending. Okay, let's go to the gunboat settlement here. It's funny, gunboat said somebody dropped a mower off on his doorstep last week. He suspected it was hot, if you know what I mean. So yeah, when he said that, I was just in the process of picking up this settlement, and pardon me. So I called my settlement. I named it after his conundrum there. What are we doing up here? So just as a quick, what the hell are we doing up here? Oh, hang on a second. Let me do this, then this, because then you can see where I am. Yeah, this is the center of town with the terminal there. And I'm sitting on top of the pillar for some reason. I don't know why. I have no clue. Where's our... Oh. There's our... oh, overseer's office. Oh. Thought that was done. Supply materials, 3 more microprocessors. Cannot insufficient resources. So that means we don't have enough of, and it's not these, that's circuit boards. Can I make some? Can I make some? I need 3 carbon nanotubes. Now can I make some? Shit. Yep. Okay. 3 microprocessors. How long do we have to wait? It's not going to tell me. How nice. I think it's a minute and a half. Yep. A little minute 15 left there. So we'll hang out. Wait for the construction of our office. That's the office for the settlement. This is a... What is it? It's a Viking system. Viking control system. So we have Viking down here. Viking, whatever. I don't care. You say tomato, right? Do both of these doors? Look at that. Both of these doors lead outside. That's kind of weird. Okay. Now, I don't usually fly in third person, but whatever. Again, whatever. 78%. 80% complete. Okay. What's 80% of 90 seconds? Well, it's 72 seconds, isn't it? Okay, let's see. Is this the final fit? I think we're going to open this one and get a few fireworks going on here again. Fireworks are green again. Why are the fireworks green? Oh, there's blue ones too. Okay, fair enough. Nice little graphic there, eh? Nice little. Yeah. So let's go in. And we'll do the same thing we did at the... is that what it was? Rafi, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Hope you're having a good day. So again, plug your wares, folks, for those who have shortcuts to their channels. By all means, drop it in there. Rafi, my daughter, she loves to draw. She's drawing a cartoon right now, and she's doing some streaming on the weekends, just a couple hours, just to show her her techniques, her drawing techniques and stuff. Do go say hi to Rafi on her channel. Like and subscribe. I'm sure she would appreciate that. Greet the settlement visitor. Okay, let's view our status first. So again, I mean, we just picked up the settlement, so our cost is going to exceed the productivity. We're going further into debt. The thing is, though, I don't like being in third person. The thing is, as you increase, as you go, as you progress, generally speaking, stuff gets better, and you eventually find your way out of debt. Manage all settlements. So debt increasing. See, the debt is increasing at all my settlements. This is the worst one right now, 2.3 million. They're all very early in the process. So, we'll get there, right? Now, I just saw something there. I thought for sure you could render decisions in these other settlements. We're in here. We just made a decision here. We made one here earlier. How low can you go? And this is our archaeology. Yeah, that thing. That's where we have this planet was discovered by Pete SB. Katrin has a channel here, a settlement here, a base. I think Pete has one too, and there's a few other ones. A few other people have bases here that they're building on. Yeah, so we can't make any decisions on other settlements. So basically, if there's decisions to be made, you have to visit those. Now, okay, I'm at one of my settlements, so it doesn't show up on the list here. So we're going to go to our excavation settlement. Don't think I have any excavation items in the settlement as of yet, because I don't think I put a base nearby. I may have. Just have a look. Am I on? Where am I? Why am I here? Why do I spawn in the middle here like this instead of outside the settlement? That's weird. Just okay. We'll do the same thing again here. Wait. We'll do this, this, this. Just look where I am. Look where I've spawned. Spawned inside the globe. Can't even see where I've spawned. I'm pretty sure I'm inside the globe there. Can't even see myself. What the heck? Oh, wait now. Yeah, let's try that again. Yeah, there I am. I'm inside the globe. This is new. This is new. Oh, that's new too. Your buildings now have their own status, like level status, on a holographic image right over the building. And you can upgrade each building separately. I don't know if that's what people will be choosing to do, but that's what... And I don't know if that's the only way to upgrade your settlements now, but anyway. One of these images is going to end up being my my thumbnail next week, probably. So let's get out of here. And we do have some build. We do have a build going on somewhere. Just got to find the icon. That's our office. That's complete. Pretty sure there's a build going on here somewhere. Where is it? That's a market. I think that's the last thing we built. Oh, we don't have a build going on. We have a decision to render in the settlement. So let's go ahead and do that. View construction opportunity. We will have something to build. Okay, and again the status. Wow, the debt is really big, 1 million units, and you can't pay that off. You can't just we have lots of money. We could just pay this off, right? But that's not how the dynamics of this particular game thing works. Approved medium dwelling, approved fishing pond. So productivity increases there and there. 1 population growth, 6 population growth. Less productivity, but more growth. Begin construction of multi-chamber unit. Citizen happiness. Let's increase the happiness, because you know what? I don't think our citizens are all that happy at the moment. Yeah, 25%. We need to boost that up a little bit. So that's one way to do it. Okay, we are definitely closing in on time to add more materials to our build over here. It's not quite ready. Heated atmosphere, yeah. I don't know why I took that settlement. But we can always retire from there and go elsewhere. Oh. Okay, time for the brain fart. We forgot to put our materials into the build here. We're building something. We're building a pond back there, and oh, look at that! I didn't spawn in the middle of the settlement this time. Okay, let's go. I gotta go back. I gotta provide the. Thank you. There it is. Thank you. Yeah, we have to. When you start a construction at your settlement, you have to supply materials. It doesn't just automatically build everything for you. You have to provide building materials. So let's try to figure out where the build is going on. It's over. Where the hell is it? There's a portal over there. There's my other settlement. Bone Appetit. See what I did there? There's my ship on the landing pad. Where the heck is the construction? What? So normally, when you go to build something, it'll ask you to supply materials. Why am I not being asked to supply materials for this construction project? That's not it there. No, that's something to do with the ship. Okay, I'm going to go back in. Actually, I'm going to See what the hell that is. Just what? You can do stuff. Outfitting. Really? Oh, look at that. You can do this in your settlement too. I did not realize that. You can upgrade your starship if you have, you know, some slots available. Some upgrades for your cargo or your technology slots. You can scrap the ship, apparently. Yeah, look at that. This ship is worth 121 million. Not happening. Okay, why are we not getting asked to provide? No pending decisions. Okay, I'm not quite sure what's going on here. Worst comes to worst, we'll just move along. Oh, there it is. It's over this way. How come it's not kind of all shiny and out there? I think it's over this way somewhere. Yeah, there it is. No icon. Look at that. Bring some stuff over here, please. Well, you know, you got to announce yourself a little bit better than that, I think. Fishing pond. Supply materials, silicate powder. And how long? I think it's probably an hour. And the answer is 20 minutes. It's not an hour. Okay, let's go back to our... I think we're ready to go back now to our autophage settlement that we picked up this morning. We became overseer of on that infernal planet. And the thing we've renamed, how low can you go? How low? How low? How low, everybody? How you doing? Welcome, welcome in, welcome to my stream. Okay, let's start. Let's do this. Let's do this. Is it this? I know I have one for you too, Crisscross. I don't remember what the shortcut is. I think that's Jake's side. Let's see if that works. Yeah, there you go. Check out Jake's awesome content. There you go. Drop into these channels, folks. Let me just see if I can find Chris's. I want to put Chris's up too. He's awesome NMS builder and multiple title content provider. So worth a check out for sure if you haven't already been there. Okay. Oh, okay. I found it. And I believe it's this. And of course we can't ignore Katrin. She's been doing some pretty interesting builds too. There you go. How about that? Is that correct, Chris? Crisscross applesauce. Drop me a line in Discord there on the NMS text channel, and if you can, or in the general chat. We'll fix that up if it's not correct. Feel free to check out those channels, folks. Now, Yeah. Guide. Wait a second. Oh. So they didn't change the name up here. Expedite live repairs. Shut down for refurbishment. We need some more productivity going on here. Manage all. So, yeah, we're we need a lot more productivity going on. We need a little bit more happiness. There is no happiness going on here. 0%. Come on, man. These guys are autophagists. Can they actually be happy? I don't know. Okay. There's our construction. Oh, what? Okay. What are we being asked? 135 silver? Did we actually have it? Yeah, we did. And that's a long time too. It's an hour or two. Yeah, it's an hour. Okay, fair enough. We'll be back. I'll be back. Oh, we don't have a landing pad here. Okay. I think I chose not to, didn't I? Dope. And we have 2 out of 4. 1 flying, 1 common underground. Let's see if we can find those for shits and giggles. Yeah. That's it, right? You know? Gotta start somewhere. Gotta start somewhere. May as well start at the bottom and work your way up, right? Is that right, eh? You saw it here first. Where's all my creatures? There's only 2 out of 4 left. Doesn't surprise me. Are they diurnal? One is. The flying one is. The underground one's always active, but try to find an underground creature, right? Yeah. Do the words pulling teeth mean anything? Oh, I see some flying creatures. I know it doesn't matter how high in elevation you are on the planet. The chances of discovering a new creature is not related to that at all. As a matter of fact, underground creatures you're probably likely to find in a cave. Not necessarily. Oh, look, the ground's on fire. Man, it's hot here, isn't it? Oof. Oof. Ground's on fire. It's prohibitively hot here. This is not someplace I would recommend you bring your friends or family for a holiday. It'd be like going to the planet Venus, right? Ouch, 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 it's hot, ouch, ouch, it burns, it burns. It's mighty hot here. It is hot, yes. Sac venom. Do I have my gauntlet? I do. What happens if you go over and try to grab that? Same thing that happens if you try to grab these, I guess. Best thing to do with that is... Where's the sac venom? It's so hot here, the deuterium plant looks purple instead of blue. Let's get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. And let's see how close we can get to this without getting... Just watch what happens if you get too close to this thing. Doink. Ah! Oh yeah, sure. Trigger the sentinel sentinel attack. Not really interested in fighting sentinels at the moment. This almost looked like a Salvador Dali. Does it not? Are they still hot on the search? No. Sentinel force deactivated. Yeah. Beat it. You bunch of bastards. Still haven't got our stuff though. Come on, critters, where are you? I guess the flying one we're not going to see because it is a daytime. It does make a daytime appearance. Yeah, you're not wrong, huh? You are probably not wrong. You can never have too much condensed carbon, right? What about sodium nitrate? Can you have too much of that? Probably not. Sodium nitride. Oh, game just crashed. That's unusual. That's that is very unusual, actually. People have been having trouble with that, though, since the last update, haven't they? Strange things going on. No. Yeah, we're going to get it going again here in a second. It's all good. So, it's the Paleology Paradise. We're in there. It's going to be another few seconds. Hot and collapsed. Yeah, that's what I get, right? I don't know where I'm going to start here. Probably as I entered my settlement, I hope. Nope. Last autosave. Last autosave was just before I harvested those condensed carbon crystals. So, I don't know what happened there. Hello, games. Hello. Oh, look, we're getting glitching. Look at this. The stuff is glitching in and out. Weird. Yeah, I tell you what. If this game crashes again, I might just cut the stream short. We've been on for an hour and a half. Yeah. Yeah. Four is already a bit of a chore to be taking care of 4 settlements. You don't want to spend hours every day just going from settlement to settlement just to resolve disputes and build stuff. You might. I don't know. I don't. I don't mind doing this once a week. I like this game. It's still keeping my attention to some degree. What's that over there? See, there's a building over there, but it won't tell me what it is. I can see it's a minor settlement. It is nice outside. Yeah, I should. I'm going to go for a walk when this stream is over and stretch my legs and get some fresh air. Huh? Can't go wrong, right? Indeed, here, here. Happy Father's Day to all dads. Indeed. Good call, Ed. Okay, minor settlement. Let's see what's over there. Let's see if we can get all the way over. I doubt it, but... Oh, did you? Okay, the heat on this planet is not keeping my my jetpack charged. Oh, come on. I barely touched him. Do we see our... Oh yeah, okay, unknown building. Now we see it. Can't believe I wasn't close enough. Hello? Get up there, get up there, come on, get up there! There you go. Still no red dots. Unbelievable, as Binky Barnes would say. What do you got in the box, boys?
Levels stabilizing.
Junk. Close enough. Carbon. Gonna grab that. Navigation data. Nope. Nanites. Nanites. More nanites. Pretty sure I got everything from these guys. Everything I need. In terms of blueprints anyway. Yeah. What might you have in terms of components? I don't have any of these. Do I need them? Ah. It's all good. Oh, I'm being interrupted. Just one moment, please. I'm going to take my bio break here, actually. So, be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Thanks for hanging out, folks. Oh, actually muted the mic. We're back. Bonjour les amis, comment vous allez? Salut, salut. Comment tu vas jour par jour? Ouais, hein? Pas drôle ton affaire? Pas du tout. Okay. Settlement. We're at a minor settlement. We're still on our hot planet. And we're still looking for half the creatures. There's only 4, but 2 of them are very elusive. And we can't seem to get any daylight here. It's like perpetual night here for some reason. Maybe we just the break we were just on, it was daylight during the break, and now it's nighttime again. Well, whatever. How about our underground creature? That's not a very big hole. That's not the cave. Okay. Ship's over there. How far? Oof. Okay. Oh no. Wall of flame coming. Ah! Well, the good news is my jetpack will ouch. Hitting cactus. Exactly, right? It's time to barbecue Marty. Why is my jetpack not what the hell? Usually in the heat, like, oh. It's got nothing to do with my jetpack, but oh my god! Ground just caught fire right in front of me. Look at this. Is that the wall of fire you were talking about? Indeed. Okay, this is our settlement. Yeah, you wouldn't be alone on that, I don't think. Did we complete? What are we doing here? Where's my office? Oh, I see. Are we no, still waiting, eh? How long are we waiting? 40 minutes. Let's get out of here. Where's the office? Is this? No. Looks like it shows over here somewhere, but is it? Is this the office? I think it is. Looks like it's the building with the teleporter in it. Yeah, it is too. Good enough. Time to go dig up a few bones. Oh. Yeah, 0% happiness. That's a good one. Actually, maybe I'll go and do a little bit of building. That's a nice planet Pete found for us. think I might have forgotten to take my meds last night. Oh well.
Weather update. Storm clearing.
Bone Punk Outpost. Oh! I see what I just did there. That base there, the Bone Punk Outpost, I put that there so I could build over here. $167. I should be able to build here. Not with that menu though. Maybe with this one. The grass is kind of tall here though, isn't it? Yeah. So I think somebody's on my landing pad. I think, can we do this? Can we build foundations? Oh. This doesn't sink. What? Doesn't sink into the ground. Okay, that's weird. And oh, this is the foundation. It does sink, but can you not make it rise? Okay, tell you what, let's put it over here. Let's put it like here. And then we'll build stuff off that. How about that? And then we'll delete that. After. All are coming in. Okay, let's try that. Not what I meant to do. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Get out. Surely there's help for that. Carbon, eh? I'm completely and utterly out of carbon. So you see what I did there? I put the platform up, you know, just on a slight rise there. And basically it allows me to build floor above all these plants, which will mean that the plants won't come up through the floor here. That was by design. I think this is going to be my customs importing and exporting office right here. My customs office. Well, we'll see what it is. We'll see what it turns out to be. Do we have everything here? We do not. Oh yeah, we got the underwater stuff, right? Yeah, underwater. I think there's 4 of them. Indeed. Okay. We should do that. And I got no carbon. What the hell? I got all kinds of condensed carbon. Let's throw that in here. Oh, there's carbon. I knew I didn't know it, but I knew it, you know. That's not making sense, Marty. What are you talking about? Right on. It does. It does. Okay, how do we put stairs down here? Do they hit the ground? They do not. So we got to go with this. Like that. And I think I'm going to also put down... Shit, it's the wrong orientation. There. Put down some of this stuff. What just happened there? I want to put down some railings. These, yeah. There. I don't build really extravagant buildings. My apologies to those who are expecting some fancy building here. Not going to happen. Sorry. So that would be there like that. Oh, I see. Got to toggle free placement first, do we? And then we can... Then we can... Yeah. Do this. Okay, so the easy way to... it's crooked. There you go. That's a little straighter. It's a little straighter, but man, it's not where I want it necessarily. How can you pull this forward? Can you pull it forward? Anybody? I think we'll just leave it right there. Right there. So the easiest way to join that, like put another one on the other side, is just to untoggle the free placement and see if we can get one to join onto this one here, like that. And then there like that. And that way we can remove that one. We have a rail on either side. Should be fairly symmetrical. Don't know. Regardless. How about some walls, Marty? How about some walls? Sure. What kind of walls you guys want? Metal? Wood? Stone? Is there a different kind? There is, eh? There's this. There's this now. Salvage structures. That, you know what? That looks like something you'd put into your autophage settlement. I think that's where that comes from. I'm going to use these. I'm going to use these because I can extruded salvage door. Okay, salvage door A and salvage door B. What's the difference? Don't know. Where's all the windowed walls? Geez, not a whole lot of windows in these. Salvaged window. Is that what you're calling it? Is that what we're calling a window now? This is also a window. Yeah, right? Oh, out of glass. 1, 2, 3 more glass. Do we have the wherewithal to make those? Frost crystals. Or you could also use silicate powder. That's not what I'm looking for. What am I looking for? This thing. I want to empty this out. Put that back. Fill that back up. Silicate powder, right? Where's all my silicate powder? That's it? Come on, man. Come on, man. All right, so you asked for it. We're duping. We're duping our frost crystals.
Technology recharge.
There. I'm guessing this still works. I don't think they've nerfed that, have they? We'll find out shortly. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. That should give us 250 frost crystals. I think that's good enough for 6 pieces of glass. Let's see. Looks like it. Yep. Okay, where were we? We were here, were we not? Here or here? Okay. Which one were we putting up? This one. So that's the 2 windows in one panel, which is this guy. Now you can flip this around, but we're doing it this way. Nope, 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 nope. How did I do that? There you go. We're putting the windows here, closer to the middle. Okay. What does the roof look like? Ooh, fancy. Fancy. I must have a shit ton of Atlantidium. Okay, the middle pieces will do something marginally different. Salvage large transmitter. Small transmitter. Dome. Tank. Antenna. How about we put one of these here. We put one of these does snap, doesn't it? Hello? Don't these things snap on the roof? It is a roof part, right? Salvaged large transmitter roof. How about a small transmitter roof? Why is it snapping out here? Wow, that's weird. Snaps out to the corner. Snaps out on the corner roof. Look at that. But it won't snap in here. Yes, it will. There it is. Okay, and the third piece is going to be gazebo? Really? What does that mean? Well, it doesn't mean anything from down here. Can you actually get into it? Like you would normally do in your gazebo? Oh, yeah. No, it's not big enough. What? What the hell? Why are you calling it a gazebo if you can't actually get into it? Come on, man. Okay, so we got an antenna. We got a transmitter. That all fit up there nicely. It's got wires and everything. Look at that. Better way to be taking a bird's eye view is this way, isn't it? Oh. Forgot a roof part. I thought for sure we had it all covered, but well, looks like we didn't. This part goes here. Maybe that's why it wouldn't snap. There's nothing. No. Nothing for it to snap to. Okay. So this will be our customs and excise. I wonder, can I put something under there to make it look like there's some kind of foundation going on there instead of floating floor? Surely there is. Let's see if we have some stone kind of pillarage. They don't seem to want to. They don't seem to want to. Oh, this does though. Okay, that's interesting. Can I put one in each corner? Why doesn't it want to go here? No, I don't want it that way. There you go. And of course, I swapped it out. Why do I do that? So now we got that. That's two corners. Okay. It's just to give it a semblance of foundations, you know, or at least structural integrity. I am out of silicate powder. Wah. Not for long. Not for long. Terrain. Oh, I can't do that. That's right. You can't mine inside your settlement borders, boundaries. Cannot mine within settlement limits. Am I still in the settlement limits? Okay, where the hell is the settlement limit? There we go. Double tap, welcome back. How you doing? Bone Punk Settlement. That is it, isn't it? That is where I was. So I thought this was the settlement limit here. You know, where the cliff kind of delineates the... it's a huge square. Okay. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was building some foundations here like this. Just to, you know, give it some semblance of reality. Not that that matters here, but matters to me. And awesome. Enjoy your beaver tail. Okay, so we've used the new build parts. I think this is the... I'm not even going to say it because I don't know what it is. I don't know where this came from. It's new in the build menu. New for me. You know what we could use here, is lettering. Is there lettering in the build menu? I don't think I've... I know there's numbers. Where, yeah, there's the numbers. There's no lettering, I don't know why they don't put lettering in there. That would be so useful. You know, you could actually identify stuff with your letters. You know, use your words. It should be there. It should be in the last category if it was there at all. Because all this stuff is totally irrelevant. Okay. No worries. I didn't want to do any elaborate building this morning, so I won't. Got some rails here, some nice rails on our stairs. And again, something I noticed earlier that was new to me. Starship outfitting is now available in your settlement. You can also, I think you can also call in your starship, right? I think there's another terminal over here. Yeah, so not sure. My starship landed somewhere else because I came into the base. What's it called? Bone Punk Outpost. That's the base I built to be able to actually build additional items here in the settlement. So it's only, how far away? Yeah, 261 units. So that's well within the 300 unit radius of that base. And so I can build stuff in my settlement. It's going to be the customs office. I really wish they had letters. I would put that up right there, right in front. Customs office. Okay. Nope, that's not the build. Where's the build? Do we have a build here? That's the market. This is a pretty cool building. I like this. So there's a guy. Oh, I thought there was a guy. I thought there was a market, you know, a salesman or whatever. There's this. Galactic Trade Terminal. That's the office over there. We're not building anything here. This is my office. What do we got going on here? Resolve citizen dispute, eh? Okay, so this will reduce our debt a little bit. Submit to medical experiments. Workgek Umu was caught fraudulently impersonating another settler. It is noted that they have a record of unprovoked violence outbursts. Fine. Yes, not no. Yes, you pay your fine. Don't be an arsehole. How's our settlement doing now? Still very much in debt. Our productivity, however, is creeping up on the maintenance cost. I'm guessing maybe the next thing that we do here will probably tip the balance in favor of repaying our debt. So that's kind of cool. Maybe we'll see that next week. Okay. Let's go to the base. Let's go to the Bone Punk base. Is that what it's actually called? No, it's called Bone Appetit, of course. It's on this planet. I could have just flew over, I'm sure. This might be a little bit quicker. So part of the base here is on a sky island, and yeah. So this is going to be a kind of mid-level viewing area where people can have coffee, you know, whatever. This is the upper level part of the base. We have some things in there. Let's go up and check that out. And of course, there's the bottom part of the base with the fishing pier and the other landing pads and the oceanarium and the other museum. And of course, this is an avian museum, aviary / museum. No, it's not an aviary / museum. It's just a museum. It's got some of the ancient skulls on display. This is really cool. Let's do this. Let's take a walk upstairs. I think upstairs is just a temporary storage for some artifacts. Yeah, that's all we got going on up here. We got a little buddy down here, you know, just kind of happy. I saw somebody put superimpose like 6 of these things, or a whole bunch, maybe even 12. I don't know how many it was, all together. Let's see if we can superimpose a second one here, just to see. Just to see. It's these guys here, right? Bob. No, sorry, not Bob. Blob. Sorry, Bob. It's not Bob, it's Blob. Come on, boy. I just gotta find it. I think it might be in here. Chairs would be nice. There he is. Okay, so I don't quite know how that fellow did that. I won't pretend to be able to do this. I know there's a way to do it. I don't know how they did it. However they did it, it ended up really, really cool. There's like a dozen of these little fellas running around inside the terrarium. Yeah, I'm just not. I can't. I'm not proficient enough in that language. So let's. Yeah. So this is the. Dining with a view, right? So you're way up there. It's not outfitted yet. It will be at some point, I hope. Let's go down to the ground level. So on the ground level, there's a teleporter going up to our sky island. Here's our landing pads up here. Oh, look, we got a visitor. And of course, down here is the main building. 94. What? You sure that was Ed? So, yeah, we got, what do we got over here? We got power, and we got some construction going on. Right. I don't know that I've decorated many of these buildings too much. No, I haven't. Not at all. I really should work on that. Now the ground is popping up through here. That's a little disturbing. So over here, so we have a dig site over here. Again, not built out yet. There's a bunch of stuff we could put in here, right? You know, all these crates, all kinds of stuff. There's all kinds of stuff you can put in there. Crates. Can we make it bigger? Hell yeah. So this is a crate they're going to put their bones in, right? Do we have bones that we can plunk around here? So we do. Can we just drop these bones on the ground? Make it look like there's an actual dig going on here? Looks like it. Okay, there's a bone. Rib cage. Rib cage. Okay, let's put this one next to it. Like here. We're going to turn that on its side, I hope. Yeah, kind of like that. Just join it with this one kind of thing. Now we have a tail and a rib cage. I wonder if I can put that a little closer. Probably can. Let's see. Pick that up. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we can kind of fuse it right in there. So that's like a hip bone down there. So what we want to do is kind of have the hip bone join right onto the tailbone. Did that work? That's not terrible, was it? I don't know. I'm not an anatomist, or whatever you... I'm not a doctor. So that one is partially buried too, which is kind of maybe interesting. Let's get some leg bones for that guy. That's only one leg bone. It should be tied to the hip somehow, right? Somewhere around there. Partially buried again. Nice. And then we'll have some arm bones. Up here closer to the shoulder. Okay, that one I'm having a hard time seeing. Oh, it's floating. Let's unpin the... Yeah, this one's not going to work because... You're making me hungry, Double Tap. Come on. Come on! What other leg bones can we put there? That would be the best. Maybe these. There's the shoulder there. Shoulder. Yeah, what's for lunch? What are we having for lunch, dear? Let's put the shoulder... I don't know how this is supposed to look. I think I'm going to just kind of... put it here like that. This thing was trying to fly on one wing. No wonder it went extinct. And last but not least, do we have a skull? I put a human skull on protoform, right? Too funny. I don't have a bird skull here. Of course, we could fudge that. Vicious predator. Eculeus. Oh, that may not be so bad. So this is the kind of stuff that you can do with your new bone stuff, right? Oh, that's... Is that far enough down? Doesn't appear to be far enough. Although, you know, I think that's going to work for me. that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you make a fossil bed in No Man's Sky. Kind of. I'm not pretending to be an expert here, but it seems to have worked. They got their bin over there to put their fossils in. Ah, not bad, eh? Not bad, not bad. Let's put up some other things here to prevent looting and whatnot. Nope, not going to find him in there. I think we might find him in here, though. Looking for barricades. Oh, we could also use some of those. Nice. Sounds fairly healthy, eh? Okay, let's throw that over here. Let's put this here. Where's my barricades? Glantry Mage, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? I'll have to catch the VOD of your Baldur's Gate stream from yesterday, this afternoon. I couldn't make it in yesterday. Sadly, because I really like your Baldur's Gate playthrough. Oh, dividers, maybe? I think this is the right place. Fighters. Do we have any barricade-like stuff? I think we do. Stack of stuff. Oh, there it is. Okay. So let's go up here. And that's kind of... This isn't going to stop the NPC creatures from barreling through. From barreling through our dig site here. But... what's that? Just that sounded like a solar. Can't see it. So here's our dig site. It's, gonna barricade it off a little bit. There. I think I'm going to tweak this one a little bit. Okay, why is that? Why is that misbehaving? Okay, that's better. There's our dig. We're going to put a few chairs in here because Star Silk. I'm sure I have Star Silk. You know what the problem is, though? My freighter is not in the system. It is now. I'm sure I shouldn't say I'm sure because I really don't know. I do have Star Silk. Okay. So on that note, let's put a couple of chairs down for our diggers. Let's put a golden table for them. you know, because it gets hot on this planet, right? It's a paradise planet, but it does get hot here. Okay, that's too big. So let's make that a little smaller. Actually, I want to move this over here. And I'm going to copy this one. What are they eating, you ask? Good question. Can I make a little salad? Make a little salad. Why not? Why not? An orange pustule salad, perhaps? Oh, that's way too big. Can I make? How small can I make that? That's too big. Wah. I know you can make it smaller with, you know, various techniques, but whatever. Jesus, why is everything so freaking big? How about a mushroom salad? Fungus. That's way too big. Maybe they be sharing their mushroom salad. Yeah, maybe they're sharing their mushroom salad. Toadstool, speaking of mushrooms. Bum, 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 bum. I like this thing here too, the mud hut. That is a really cool structure. I said that was too big, right? Trogla tulip. It's too big. That's too big. It's too bad you can't make them miniatures. More miniature than that, I mean, of course. Yeah. Oh my god, it's too big. Mushroom and coconut salad. Where's the mushroom? The mushroom is not in the plate. Goes my dog, all crazy. Well, that's all they're getting. They're getting a coconut mushroom salad with some sprigs and ale, ginger ale, I don't know, something. That's lunch, boys. Blech, yeah, pretty much, right? But you're not a geek, so you wouldn't know what's good for you, right? else can we find here? What else? Do we have other kinds of fossils? Yeah, right? And one of the guys is so proud of his paleontology award that he decided to bring it with him. Proudly displaying it on the shelf. Right? See what I won? See what I won? You didn't win it. Yeah. Okay. What else? What else? What else? I said I liked these, eh? Could there be one of these? Like, just kind of as a Neolithic... maybe this was a Neolithic settlement. Settlement by the sea. Let's put it up here where there's grass instead of the grass is shorter. Put 2 or 3 in a kind of a circle. Let's put a bigger one. There's no campfires in the build menu, is there? I know there's a fire barrel. Can you bury that, like, to make it look like a campfire? How would I do that? There's a... yeah, that's a fireplace. Where's the fire barrel? There it is. You can't put that down through the ground, can you? Snap placement enabled. No, I want it disabled. But I want it down through the ground. I think there might be a way to do that, but I'm just drawing a blank here. I'm not drawing a blank. I have no idea what I'm doing. There's a difference. Okay. How much bigger can I make this thing? Put that over here. Actually, yeah, let's put it on the end. You're quick on your feet. Place rocks around it. Let's try that. The only thing is I was going to say the only thing is, dig a shallow hole, eh? Shallow hole. And okay, fire barrel. Rocks. Look at you with the ideas. Eh? I don't know if that one is... That one's not in the right place. Could be worse. Could be worse. This thing. I don't know. They didn't have marshmallows back in those days, but actually Geck don't even know what a marshmallow is. It's ignorant like that. Yeah. Carpets. Maybe. Geck don't have a frickin' clue, right? Let's put some carpets in there. Some spare carpets. The thing about the carpet here, though, is that Victorious, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Speaking of content creators, comfort at its best, eh? Now I want to see, the grass is kind of preventing this thing from being visible. So what can I do? I could put something underneath it, I guess. Maybe something small. If I put that there, and then I lay down a carpet. All right, double tap. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Yeah, you do. Actually, well, you know what your body's trying to tell you, right? Stop staying up all night playing Dune. It's not good for you. Okay. Yeah, that's not working for me. It's not working too much for me. So let's go ahead and fix that. Let's take that up and come on, man. There's no way to, doesn't seem to be a way to get it to kind of float on the grass, or it's going to have to be some kind of visual there. Okay, so there's my fireplace. Or campfire, whatever. Be nice to have some stools or something, but Maybe they're just sitting around on crates. Because, you know, that's what they do here, right? There's only 2 of them at the dig site, so that's fine. We're just farting around here, building out some of the dig site here. We put together this fossil from a number of bones, a wing bone, a leg bone, tail, ribs, and a head. Kind of just smooshed it in there and, well, put some barricades up to, you know, try to keep the locals from looting our dig site here. Made a little lunch for the boys. Mushroom and coconut salad. Of course, one of the guys, like I said, brought in his little award because you can't leave home without it. So that's the dig site. We're probably going to elaborate on that at some point, but for now, let's go down to the aquatic venue. So down here we do have an aquarium. We got some planters. We got this semi-aquatic reptilian fossil. We're yet to put a fossil up here. Let's see, can we do that today? Where's our fossils? I think there's some, there might be some here, but nah. Mighty rib cage. Now, is that the neck or is that the tail? I think that's the neck. Where's this thing sitting? It's hard to tell if it's sitting on the I don't think it is. Should have a complete fossil here, though, I think. There's a bird. And I think, yeah, that's an exhibit, but are the bones on it? They are. Okay. Do we have one that's kind of like a water creature? Why you keep bouncing back there? That's the reptilian. That's the guy we got next door. Missing pure ferrite. Sure. Okay. Well, skip that then. There is a second floor to this building. But you can't get at it from the inside. You gotta go out here to do it. Nothing up here yet. This is probably going to be like a diner, kind of, you know, gift shop or whatever. And this is our fishing pier over here. Why? Oh yeah. I was going to throw some boats down here, but I haven't gotten around to that yet. Fishing. We did the new update for Fallout 76 has some fishing in it, but I prefer this fishing mechanic over that one by a long shot. I don't know if any of you were in my stream on Tuesday, but I think their fishing mechanic absolutely sucks. Look at this. We got a deep water angler. A rare fish. First time. Look at that. Unlike the Fallout fishing mechanic, which takes your bait and gives you nothing. Take nothing and get out. Yeah, it's too bad we don't have a lot of kind of marine, kind of fishing, kind of that kind of decorations that we can put here. We really don't. As far as I'm aware, like, you know, barrels and nets and stuff. Fallout has some of that, but I guess maybe Hello Games hasn't quite thought that process out far enough. Cartwheel, broken ships, pails. Some of this stuff could go in the dig site too, right? Not necessarily the brick pile, but stack of monitors. Too funny. Wheelbarrow. That could go there. Nope. Don't really have elaborate fishing village kind of stuff. Are there any fish posters? I think there is one. Yeah. This thing. There's at least one. Boundary anomaly. Yeah, it's not really what we're looking for. This is plants. No, it's bugs. Okay. No. Fossils? Yeah. Okay. This one is trilobites. Why not? What do you got here? Butterflies. Kinds of different things in that one. Alright. Oh, that's cool. Scare your kids. Bring your kids to the museum day and scare the living daylights out of them. This is the last thing somebody saw before they, when they went on their scuba diving expedition. It's the last thing he saw. Oh, there's more fish. This one is actually kind of relevant a little bit. Is that a hook? No, this is an anglerfish. This thing here is like the bait that it uses to catch other fish. Okay. Yeah, it's too bad they don't have I suppose maybe we could kind of cobble something together to make it look like a bait shop, you know. Maybe I'll try to think of something, but maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. So what else was I going to do today? Got the weekend mission. Got some settlement stuff done. And got a few things done here at the dig site. Very few things, but well, better than nothing. There's a topographic hologram of our area. All right, let's go back up to our teleporter. This is where we are. This is where we are. I don't know what that is. Plant, rock, something. We haven't really visited upstairs, have we? Yes, we have. Okay, I put the same poster on this display right here. Yeah, so here is our Sky Island base. Haven't really done much with it. Put a few things in there, kind of on display. We got a couple of landing pads here. Anybody wants to come and visit. I know Katrina's on this planet as well. There's the glyphs in the bottom corner there. If you want to snap that quickly, we're in the Euclid galaxy. I think that's new too, the fact that it displays the galaxy you're in on the bottom there. Yeah, balloon, sunrise, reflection, sunrise, bird, dragonfly, sunrise, reflection, bird, boat, triangle, boat. Okay. Ooh, that's not good. Can't even path your way up here. Yes, you can. Now, as far as I remember, the teleporter's over here somewhere, isn't it? Thought for sure it was over here somewhere. We're going to fall off the edge here. Watch. See how that happened? I don't know how that happened. This is where I want to go over here. We could have went down to the ground, I know. Okay. Oh, this was our previous, this was the first settlement we had. It's on a really hot planet. And we built a base, so the base is still there, but the settlement is no longer ours. Alien multi-tool planet. What's that all about? Not sure what that's about. Could be anything. It's been a while, and updates have probably since trashed that idea. What kind of planet we got here? Well, we had power over there, so that's kind of interesting. Usually mild. Regular patrols. Okay, so this is not a paradise. Nope, it's temperate. Unknown, eh? Okay, so what could I have possibly been talking about? Alien multi-tool. Did I find an alien multi-tool here?
Units received.
12 out of 12 species discovered. That's weird. I did say I wanted to find the last creatures on that other planet. Let's go back. Brain fart time, Ed. Bone punk, Bone Appetit. Doesn't matter. Rep to safe. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, you know what? It's almost okay. It's almost 1 p.m. Eastern time here in North America, and that's usually when my stream ends. So I'm gonna have to pass on that because the stream is coming to an end in a few minutes. But surely the stream starts at 10 a.m. Eastern on Saturday morning. 10 o'clock in the morning. It's Eastern Standard Time, North America. If you do want to join, let me just there. Show you my friend code. You can throw that in there, and there's my friend code. Take a snapshot of this screen or write it down, and you can add me, and yeah, we can get in here and do stuff, whatever. Do the weekend mission, and you know, drop in somewhere between 10 and 12 a.m. Saturday mornings. And yeah. By the way, if you're not a member, if you're not subscribed, smash that subscribe button. So I'm going to get out of this. And yeah, for anybody who's not subscribed, by all means, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button. And thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think you're going to get a little notification there, maybe, from Streamlabs. We'll see. Do I have the aquatic landing? Aquajets. Okay, so I should be able to land on water. I think we have 3 or 4 water creatures left to find here. So let's land somewhere and see if we can find those last 4 creatures. That'll be the last action I take on the stream here today. So on that note, I would like to thank everybody who came in and decided to spend their precious weekend time with me. That was awesome of you. Really do appreciate you all. Hope you have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is where you are. And yeah, hopefully we'll see you next time. There's another aquatic creature over here, but I don't... Yeah, there it is. Crab. Okay, I think we're one short, right? Yeah, we're one short. Okay, so uncommon underwater, always active. Might pop here in a moment. Let's see if we can get some more of the fauna and minerals while we wait for that thing to pop on us. I don't need units, but thank you. Yeah, we're flush with units. This is a fairly mature playthrough, so no shortage of units. Okay, let's throw some oxygen into our underwater breathing apparatus, just to keep us down here for a little bit longer. We keep scanning for that final creature. What's that over there? Oh, that's the... this is a fossil planet too, right? There it is! There's the final creature. Okay. We got them all. So if you scan... You said you just got it today, eh? Sardeliac, welcome to the stream. Oh my god. Yeah, I think you can... oh, yeah, I think you can... you can recharge a lot of stuff from the quick bar, right? But you know something bizarre as it sounds, I've never ever gotten used to that function for some strange reason. Thanks for coming in, sir. Appreciate you. You were wondering about that last week, I think. What is this with this I appreciate you? Well, thank you for coming in. That's what I mean. And you're just catching the tail end of the stream here, but thanks for coming in nonetheless. All right, that's going to do it for me. I'm just going to do a little bit of this. And again, thank you all for spending your precious time with me. Oh, is that right, eh? So, I don't know if I have... Here, let me just check something here. I've been... I do this. Let's see. I don't know if this works or not. I might have one for you. The answer is... Maybe I do, but that's not it. Okay, so I'll check my Streamlabs shortcuts. This is a first for you in the chat, isn't it? We'll see you tomorrow, sir, and the rest of you. Thanks again for coming in. Really appreciate it. Have a great rest of your day or night, whatever it is where you are. And we'll see you hopefully next time. Next time for me is Monday afternoon, 2 p.m. Eastern. We're doing a Baldur's Gate 3 playthrough with the girls. And yeah, that is good times. Thanks, bud. And yeah, ciao, everybody. Take care. Thanks for watching.